Welcome to A State of Sight. I'm Isaac Porter, and this is your update in ophthalmology and eye care. Soon there's going to be a total solar eclipse stretching across the United States all the way from Oregon to South Carolina, and it'll be viewable by most people in the United States. There's a lot of excitement about this. I wanted to share with you a few tips how you can view the eclipse safely. First and foremost, it's important to know that you have to obtain proper solar filters or eclipse sunglasses in order to view the eclipse safely. There's a list online from the American Astronomical Society that shows approved vendors where these can be obtained that have followed the rigorous standards to make these filters only let the light safely pass into your eyes. With this, you'll notice that it's a very dark filter, but then you can look directly at the sun during the time of the eclipse. You may have heard that it's safe to take a quick glance at the sun during an eclipse, and while this is true, I definitely wouldn't recommend it, at least not more than maybe one quick glance, because every time you look at it, the effects can add up, and even with quick glances there can be severe damage to the vision. So only use proper filters to view it. Also, if you're going to be using binoculars or telescope or a camera to view the eclipse, you want to make sure that there are specialized filters that you obtain for that to also protect the camera and to protect your eyes. Other ways that you could potentially see it would be by using a pinhole effect. With that, the eclipse in the sun would be at your back, and then you could look through a pinhole type filter to see the image of the eclipse beyond that. You can see more details about that online. Now, in the area where there's going to be a total eclipse, there's a path about 70 miles wide stretching across the United States. In this area, during that total phase that they call totality, it is actually safe to look directly at the eclipse because it is fully blocked from the rays of the sun. But even just before this and just after the total phase, it's dangerous to look at the sun, so if you're going to do that in one of these areas during the path, you have to be very careful. Here in Raleigh, we're expecting a 92% eclipse even in its greatest point, so at no point here will it be safe to look at the sun. Now, the potential problems from the sun to your eye could be decreased vision or a blind spot in the center of your vision. Also, it could cause distortion in the vision, and usually doesn't happen immediately but may begin within a few hours, and potentially the damage could be permanent. A lot of times some of the vision does recover in the first 3 to 6 months afterwards, but definitely we don't want to see any patients getting into trouble with any problems, so make sure you're safe. If you have any questions about this, please post. We'll be happy to answer them, and hopefully see you again soon next time on A State of Sight.